Welcome back, all new neighbors.
All new neighbors.
All new neighbors.
We just came up with that.
That's
Yes.
We are back with another episode of the podcast, and I'm excited to welcome this is,
Neighbor
I guess,
Talk.
a two-parter collaboration, if you will, with Nick from Neighbor Talk. Just kidding, Nerd
Yes.
Talk. He's here.
Neighbors.
He's here. We're neighbors. He's here. We're nerd
guys.
neighbors.
We're
Nick,
nerd
welcome
neighbors.
to the show.
Thanks, man.
How the
I'm
hell are
glad
ya?
to be here. Good. Just not trying to piss off my neighbors. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna try not to scream today, but
that's good.
Chances are I'm with you, Johnny.
Yeah,
so
we're,
I'm probably
we're
going
trying to make you scream.
Okay.
That's our goal.
Oh, yeah.
We're always trying to
Okay.
make the guests
You
just
will scream by the end of this
in
podcast.
anger.
Yeah. People who have
It's
seen
gonna
the
be an
first
angry
episode will
pod.
know that. People who've seen the first episode will know that Johnny and me got into a heated debate on our episode.
I
believe
actually
it.
punched him. through the screen.
Through the screen.
Yeah, I actually
Yep.
RKO'd his mother. It was crazy.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow,
okay.
Mrs.
Whoa.
Johnson.
That's intense.
Yeah,
That's
that's
intense.
intense.
That's intense.
So
Miss
speaking of
Johnson.
that first episode, hopefully if all goes well, if you're watching this, you can go check out the episode Johnny did with Nick over on Nerd Talk right now, and that is just Nerd Talk on YouTube. So
Well, no, not right now. You finish this episode and then
yeah. Come
go
back.
check out
Come back.
Nerd
Go,
Talk.
yeah. Or maybe you go check it out. Then come back.
Well,
As long as you
or-
promise. As long
Or
as you
go there
promise
and come back.
to watch. As long as you
This episode's
promise.
gonna be kind of spoiled in episode 1 because me and Johnny
Yeah,
are
it's
probably
true.
gonna definitely talk about stuff that happened in episode 1.
True.
So
True.
if they don't mind spoilers, then
Or you can do the Star Wars it. Watch
Spoilers for
watch
the-
the second part before the first.
oh my
part.
god,
Yeah,
get out.
exactly.
Original.
This
yeah,
collaboration is bigger than Endgame.
It
Like,
is.
this is-
It's bigger than
It's
Endgame.
bigger than
Oh,
Endgame.
yeah. Endgame
This
level
is a New
events are out
Hope,
the
and
window
yours
now.
is Phantom Menace. Not in
Whoa,
quality
whoa.
in
Yo, whoa,
purely in
whoa.
timeline wise.
Hey,
This
yo.
is chaotic.
I'm
This
just
is
saying all
chaotic.
the wrong things today, aren't
Yeah,
I?
shots
You
fired.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not
Alright.
talk about what you said before the episode started.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I better
let's-
be editing this.
All
one.
right,
Yeah, let's
so
talk
Nick-
about Dylan's neighbors.
Nick,
Yeah.
I want to know more about you, if you will.
Oh,
want to know more about you.
Transition.
It all started when I was born.
Yeah, well, I need a life
There's no
story.
great
No,
things to do.
but Nick, I kind of know. We kind of talked about it before, but just for the people at home, what made you want to start podcasting in the first place, and what kind of made you want to bring the Nerd Talk brand to life?
Yeah, so me and my buddy Gavin started Nerd Talk back in January of this year, and the biggest reason was that we never really have seen a internet show such as like the late night show with Jimmy Fallon or like a talk show, stuff like that with nerdy based quality. It's always just like different types of guests and everything like that, and we never really disliked the idea that there was nothing out there for nerds and everything like that. And me and him are the biggest nerds on the planet in my opinion, and we said screw
That's
it,
your
and we
opinion.
decided.
Yeah, that's an
That's
opinion.
that's my opinion. Damn it!
Look
Nah.
at Levi's wall.
Hey, look at my walls, bro. I have 3
your
walls.
walls are expensive.
He is a fan for crying out loud.
Yes, I have a fit. My
fan.
world's biggest fan.
Dylan has a lamp. It's crazy.
Ah!
I have a
He's screaming.
background.
All right.
Sorry, continue,
Yeah,
Nick.
who made that background? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, but no, I just decided that I talked to Gavin. I was like, we should do something. We should set something up. And 6 months later, Nerd Talk became a thing, and ever since then, we've kind of just gone from there. We just wanted to incorporate everybody we can and bring together a community of people who can just be themselves and love what they love, and just go from there. Because I'm a lover of all things nerdy,
Yeah.
pretty much. So
Yeah, I love the influence of the late night show. I think that's really interesting
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you've been seeing the Geek End has been doing a couple of those. It's not really a new thing. You're absolutely right. It didn't really exist for a while. Now it's sort of a new market. I think that's super interesting of
Yeah.
nerd content. The late night talk show host.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan anyway. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're gonna continue to try and do, especially with this all revamp and everything like that. So
So I mean, one
Revamping?
actually, I have a
Speak about that. What's the revamp?
the
give us
revamp
give us
is
the vamp.
the revamp is the new logo, and as well as the new intro and everything like that. We have a bunch of different stuff that we have planned for the future that we're gonna be announcing as time goes on. But no, we took about a month off of episodes and everything like that to focus on this, to really put in to work what we wanted to do and everything like that. So there's a good amount of secrets still coming. There's
Okay.
obviously some pretty
Tease it
big
out.
surprises coming, but yeah, for the most part, we launched it about 4 days ago, and it's been going smoothly so far.
The
I
vamp.
love it. And
We gotta do
guys,
our
if-
own vamp.
Yeah.
we do.
you,
Well, yeah.
If you've liked our Lotus stuff, Nerd Talk has done plenty. They actually, I believe
Yes.
you started with Lotus stuff. It was like 4 or 5 back-to-back Lotus episodes, and some good insights to the film itself and all the actors and stuff. So definitely check those out afterwards.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Actually, well,
Getting called by a
speaking of
telemarketer live on air.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
guys.
Does he want to be
Oh.
on? Does
Yeah,
he want to be
speaking
on?
of telemarketer.
Ask
not
him if
do
he
this.
wants to be on.
Yeah, I'm
Nerd
not
Talk.
gonna answer that.
Special
Not
guest.
gonna derail it that much.
special guest
telemarketer.
telemarketer.
Surprise guest.
Nick, actually, so this is actually, I'm just asking a question now. How did you find Lotus? How did you find out about Lotus?
Yeah, so how did I find out about this? I'd actually been following Eunice for the longest time, and I actually didn't realize I had followed Warden for a while too. I actually followed Warden because of his work on other shows. And I actually got talking to him about workout routines, everything like that. And we actually became quick friends pretty quickly. And what ended up happening was I saw that the post of the suit Gavin posted for the Spider-Man Lotus costume. And I thought it was at first just a really good cosplay. I didn't know it was actually for a film.
Too.
And quickly just kind of fell down the hole of Lotus and
the old Lotus hole.
The old Lotus hole.
We know all about the Lotus hole.
About the old Lotus hole.
Yeah. No, I mean, Gavin has done a fantastic job with everything when it comes to marketing and sharing the film around. So and I'm glad we got to meet through it too. So it's been cool.
Yeah, man.
It's been cool.
It's been one hectic ride. I'm glad to be done with it. So
yeah. Well, yeah.
Probably not though.
Till I was gonna say till next year. Anyways,
tell 2 weeks from now when another guest star in Lotus gets revealed and I have to interview them too.
Well, that we were going through that where like Johnny was just killing it with the Lotus stuff, and they were doing well, and then we had not Lotus people but other people asking us to be on. We're like, we gotta chill with the Spider-Man and Lotus content because there's
you get a lot of requests,
so much of it.
Oh my god, yeah,
we've gotten because you did that, like you did something on Instagram where you're like, right?
Yeah, so we do every month we do a event called #UNerdTalk where the fans can submit submissions to actually be on the show.
Yeah.
And they can talk about anything or just want to hang out with us for an episode. They can do that. We originally were gonna actually make it so that it was 3 fans per episode, but the fans decided that they wanted to have one episode dedicated to each fan.
Yeah.
So every single month we go through the submissions on the #UNerdTalk, and then we we randomly select it, and then we just go from there and we make an episode, and we try to interact and give back to the fans who've kind of pushed us into where we are. So
no,
that's
I mean
awesome.
it's the Spider. I mean specifically the Spider, because I know obviously so far the channel has been very centric on Spider-Man and the Spider-Man community. It's been really cool. There's a lot of really, really cool people that are making a lot of really cool things on there. So it's been good to
rename the whole
highlight
damn thing
that.
Spider Talk.
Yeah. No, it's been really cool to meet everybody and get to know more about the really cool projects. So yeah.
Well, it's also been really good for you, Johnny, and I'm not sure if you hold the same sentiment, Nick, but Johnny is not huge into the MCU Peter Parker Spider-Man stuff. So
what?
I know Johnny's definitely got to, and I guess me too.
No.
I have
other
opinions.
Spider-Man
I don't know.
stories from
I have
more
opinions.
independent creators. I have opinions. I'm a human being.
I think I know where you fall, Nick.
I free think.
Where do I fall?
It's like
you're
political debate.
You're like mid on Tom, but right? Kind of. I'm pretty mid on Tom.
Yeah.
I am mid on.
Well, we have Tom Holland coming in
right now.
He's actually here
God,
on the show. Why don't you bring it up?
I just walk out. I'm done.
Walk out.
Nope. I just walk out. I'm done. Nope. I'm good.
Nope. But
that's like my biggest fear too, because like I talked. Okay, so I'm gonna be diving into some pretty like getting my throat cut territory right now.
Go deep.
Okay.
I'm not
God.
a big Tobey Maguire fan.
Whoa!
Right.
I'm not a big
Yeah,
Tobey
I
Maguire
forgot
fan.
about that.
Get the
I
knife.
see. I see what he was saying.
My point.
Wait.
Why don't you just put some broccoli in there?
There he is.
I
What
know
the
this.
hell?
You hate
Oh
that
my
guy?
God.
What the hell's going on?
I don't hate. Okay, all right.
going on?
Let me rephrase. I think Tobey Maguire is a phenomenal actor. I think he's a great actor, and overall, I think he's a pretty decent human being. That being said, his Spider-Man sucks. I do not like his Spider-Man.
Nick, I'll
What?
tell you a secret.
What?
I'm actually right there with you. I don't think Toby's
Okay.
Spider-Man is all that great. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
much, dude. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that good.
I think that Tobey
goofy.
Maguire. Yeah, thank
It's
you.
too
That's
goofy.
The
It's
whole,
goofy.
all of the movies are goofy. That's purpose.
I
That's
know,
on purpose.
but Toby is like Toby is like extra goofy.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
even when it's
agree.
something serious, I can't
Spider-Man
take it
I
seriously.
think he
needs to
has
be
a great
goofy.
balance between goofy and serious because there are scenes that I think
No,
are
I
serious
think
that you can see
Andrew
people.
has the perfect balance between.
Andrew is
being
my favorite
goofy.
Spider-Man, and I know
Yeah.
we've talked about that, Nick, but Andrew is
Yeah.
definitely my favorite Spider-Man.
So Nick,
Toby's movies
does that
are the
make
best
Amazing
by far, in my
Spider-Man your
opinion.
favorite Spider-Man movie?
Ooh, that's
If you had to pick one.
Did we
It's
talk
tied.
favorites? I don't know. Yeah,
No, we did not.
I think so.
My favorite Spider-Man movie. See, I don't know. That's really hard.
Mm.
I'm gonna probably save my feelings about it, but right now
Save
I'm
it.
gonna I'm gonna probably say that Spider-Man 2, even though I hate Toby, it's still the story and everything.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
still
It's
the-
still
Hates
the
such a-
best
Toby.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hate Toby. But
I hate his interpretation of Spider-Man. I don't hate
portrayal.
Toby.
Yeah, no, I know. But Spider-Man 2 is still just such a bop of a film. You
It's
can't.
so good. It's
Yeah,
it's
so
so
good.
good.
Tis a bop. Tis a bop.
Tis the season.
Tis
Bit
oh my
about
Tis
the
god.
season.
Pal.
Tis the season.
Whew.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was a
I
hot
would
take.
I definitely say that Spider-Man 2, definitely my favorite Spider-Man film. In terms of my favorite Spider-Man
Same here.
story,
Yeah, let's do
Ooh.
that comic
My
or
favorite
whatever.
Spider-Man
Actually,
comic? My favorite Spider-Man comics, Amazing Spider-Man issue 36. It's the black issue of Amazing Spider-Man. That's my favorite one. It's the one that came out right after the September 11th attacks.
oh yes, oh
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
yes.
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's my favorite Spider-Man comic.
yeah,
Um,
that is a great
but
one.
yeah,
Yeah, one of my favorites.
That one is
the,
brutal. That's a brutal read.
Yeah.
Is the
that is a very
conversation, which is actually a couple issues after yours, actually. So that's
Yeah.
funny.
yeah. It's a tie in my opinion. I think it's a real close tie between that one and Spider-Man Blue. I love Spider-Man
Yeah.
Blue.
Me
So
too.
yeah, those are two of my favorite.
I'm trying
comic
to
books.
get them to read it. So
You guys have never read Spider-Man Blue?
no, then
Yeah,
admittedly, I don't. Should I expose you guys?
I go ahead. Expose
What's
They're
the
me.
not as
exposure?
big as
Yeah,
Spider-Man fans as I would say you and I.
No,
are,
no.
but They
No.
still love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
are
our
you guys-
channel
what are
has
you guys
been-
fans of? What are you guys fans of? Then?
Well, our
Obviously,
channel has been
Levi, I'm gonna guess.
Nick, take
Oh,
a
what could it
wild
be?
guess. And I think you
Levi,
might be
I'm
wrong.
gonna say Levi's a DC fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Star Trek would have been.
I'm
a
a
little more accurate.
massive.
Oh my God!
Star Trek
Fuck
would've been a good
you.
answer,
Fuck you,
too.
Dylan.
I'm a huge Mad Hatter guy. Really like Mad
Mad
Hatter.
Hatter.
Calendar Man.
Dude,
Calendar
dude.
Man. Really big into those
Condiment
two
King?
guys.
Yeah.
Condiment
Oh,
King.
Yeah.
Well, I love these guys. Yeah. Specifically Mad Hatter. Yeah.
Okay, so Levi, I'm gonna throw a difficult question at you. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
It's The Last Jedi easily.
Yeah. It's
No.
not. It's not a difficult
You're-
question.
Not even,
you're
not even a
kidding.
question.
Nick,
Welcome to all new
Nick,
nerds, Nick.
Nick,
Wow.
ready? We have very differing opinions,
Wow,
all
welcome.
three of us. So
The Last Jedi?
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, Nick.
This guy didn't do his research. he didn't know where he was going.
No,
I got you for 3 minutes, Nick.
I got
you
you.
for
God,
3
all right,
minutes.
Bone McGraw.
Boom.
Beat time.
Oh,
No,
hey.
I
Yeah.
can't believe that. That's nuts. Wow.
Mm.
See, like I've
It's
watched you
interesting.
guys' show, but like I've tried not
Yeah.
to like listen into personal details because I wanted to
Yeah.
like
Right.
actually get to know you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Well,
Levi.
That was part of the draw to getting Levi on the show. Actually, I don't want to get too much into it. This is a podcast for you. We're about
No.
you, but we're getting into us now.
no, I want to
because me
know.
and Johnny mainly just kind of agree on
Yeah,
most things when
Dylan,
it comes to
similar
Star
to you
Wars.
guys,
and
Dylan
anyways.
and I
Boring.
started-
Um,
started
so
out-
we would be on there before, and we'd be like, "Oh no, Disney's doing a thing. Oh, we don't like Disney thing."
Oh, gee,
and-
Willikers.
Yeah, right. And then Levi, he offered a new sort
Came
of.
on, walking
You know.
along and had a bit of an opinion.
Might
Have
have,
you
Ooh, you
been
can't
might
do-
have had
that's
one.
tough. That's
That's-
rough. These
Okay,
days.
so
That's
Levi,
tough.
let me ask you, how do you feel about what Disney's done to Luke Skywalker in those films?
Drinking. I mean,
God.
that's a
I will leave this call so
that's
fast.
a complicated
Loaded
question.
question.
What has
This is a
Disney
loaded
done?
question.
Yeah, done to Luke Skywalker.
Bro, look at the
mean?
Mandalorian and then look at him in the freaking sequel trilogy.
Yeah, same
like-
character.
Not if he got dementia. Like,
No.
what do you mean? Yes.
No, it's 25
Yeah.
years between those events. What happens in 25 years?
A lot.
Yeah,
Lot.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Man.
I hope we explore it. So
It is
that's all I'm
explored.
saying.
I'll be 40
Well-
in the comics, yeah, but I want to see it in, you know.
I
I wanna
need to
see
I'm
see-
not
that
a
I need to
nerd,
see
Levi.
more.
I'm not a nerd. I'm a nerd, Levi.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to read the comics.
I'm not a
I wanna
nerd.
watch
is
I'm
a
the
part of
indifferent.
a
indifferent.
show.
I'm indifferent.
I'm not a nerd is a part of a podcast called All New Nerds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy right here.
That's right.
It's
Dylan
the
has been
weight of the
exposed.
galaxy, man, on his shoulders. He collapsed under the pressure, but came back and saved the galaxy once again. Inspired
Alright.
hope.
And then
Let's
went
move
senile.
on.
Yeah. What do you mean, Johnny? Don't take this away from me.
This is the what's
Don't
it called?
take this-
You want to keep going? Sure.
It's the Thanksgiving table, but for nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
The
here's another
Thanksgiving
one. Here's
table.
another one. Love it. Homecoming is the best Spider-Man movie. There you go.
Oh,
Painful.
that's
I didn't
insult.
even know that one. Levi.
That
is
is
Unprompted.
It's in my top, but it's not my.
Yeah. Unprompted assault on your
It's
I
sentence.
like
not-
Homecoming.
a good
I
one.
like Homecoming.
It's not
too,
a
but
bad one. It's just
No.
is
It's
a good
it
one.
the best?
It is not the best, but
I
it's,
think so.
But I
I
just
think so.
feel like
Think
it's
about
held back in terms of Spider-Man because it's in the MCU. You know, like they have to. Bring
Yeah,
it with so
I
many different
don't
projects
like-
and stuff.
certain
I
direction.
don't like the idea that Spider-Man's being helped. That's why I'm excited for
Yeah.
No Way Home
Yeah.
because there is a possibility that he's not.
We
gonna
have
be
we have a shot of
receiving
him
that
being
help.
sad and alone, Nick. There is a shot where we can get that.
Finally, yeah,
Finally,
let's
we want him
let's
sad
see-
and alone.
Let's see.
The
a
only one that
sad
can
and
help him
Let's
is
ruin his
himself.
life. Let's ruin
Two other
Peter Parker's
versions of
life.
himself.
It's the best. Think about it. It's like the
Beat him
most
down.
complete package. Like Andrew may be the best Spider-Man, but his movies are not the best movies. You
That
know,
is correct. I can
Like, his
certainly
movies-
agree with that.
his movies he may be the best Spider-Man. His movies are the best movies, and the Toby
Spider-Man
ones
2 especially. are
and the
amazing,
Toby
Spider-Man
ones,
2.
especially like Nick, if you don't like Toby's performance all the time, are starting to get held back a little bit by the CGI. You know, a little looking a little funky. Homecoming, I think it's got because we don't have that many Spider-Man movies. I mean, we do, but
How about
do
say
and we don't.
well, we do and we
Yeah.
don't in the grand scheme of things. And
Right.
so I think Homecoming is like the most complete package we've gotten thus far. I mean, I think probably Far From Home is going to blow it out of the water. Or No Way Home, excuse
No
me.
Way
It's
Home.
Stupid Home. I hate these titles.
They-
That's something I.
Yeah.
I
titles
hate
are
how
I'm
dumb.
so
close
tired
it
of
is.
the
I do
home.
not like.
Yeah.
I like the home theme. I guess. It's not my favorite thing.
I
but
don't. I don't.
Far From
I
Home, No Way
don't.
Home is too close. Far
It's
From
too
Home, No
close.
Way
Did
Home.
they really
I-
have to write themselves into a corner like
They
that? Like
did.
they just didn't need to do that.
But
I don't really like that they named the first Spider-Man film Homecoming. I get it.
I
Oh,
like the
Homecoming
double
was in the
meaning though.
movie.
I like the
Shut
double
up.
meaning of it. No,
Shut
shut up.
Like,
Shut up.
No,
Why
no,
don't?
I like the
No.
double meaning of it. I enjoyed that.
no. Just say
was- it
call
was
it
the one
Spider-Man.
movie.
It's
I know, but we've already gotten. So it just would have gone confusing.
okay. And Spider-Man No Way Home and Spider-Man Far From Home is a mouthful. Like I
Well,
mean,
having
like, it's
two
just
two movies just be called Spider-Man flat out, I feel it would be a
Shake it.
little.
Well, the second one would be called something else. Oh, I
I'd
see what
hope
you
so.
mean. Okay,
Yeah, just having it be called Spider-Man. I don't know. That's it.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
glad
know.
that-
Video game titles do that all the time.
exactly,
Where all of a sudden
Yeah.
they'll just like
Battlefront,
Call of Duty will
Battlefront.
just be called Call of Duty again.
exactly. But
But these
nobody
are
gets it
movies,
confused.
So
this is
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
That's true.
all right. Or you could do Spider-Man 2002 and Spider-Man 2018.
that's true.
Like,
Yeah,
Either
that's-
way,
I
the
mean, that's
movie
how
was-
they would.
Either way, the
Right.
movie
did
was
that movie
made.
come out 20? No, it came out
2017.
2017. It was 2017.
2017.
It was July 2017.
God, Nick, what? No, I'm kidding.
Ah! No, it was good though. It's good.
Okay.
But anyway, my point is that Far From Home, No Way Home.
No Way Home. God, dang it.
My point exactly. My point
It is
exactly.
Well, I think we all
close. No,
agree.
I agree. It is.
I think No Way Home has the potential to blow them all out of the water, right? Because it's gonna have multiple. It's gonna have all the Spider-Men.
I don't know if it's going to be the best Spider-Man movie, meaning
I
like
mean-
the character, but
It has a
it's
lot to
certainly going to
juggle.
be the
I
best.
It's got 2.5 hours to do it.
I think it's great that all the Spider-Men are coming together.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
not even what I'm gonna go see this movie for.
I mean, Willem
You know-
Dafoe
you
as the
guess-
main
guess
villain.
What, guess what? No, no, ready? Guess what Nick is here for? Guess what Nick is here for? And I'm here with him. I'm here with him.
Duck Hawk.
Nope.
Nope. Try again.
Johnny, have they seen what we're referring
No.
to? Like, they haven't.
No.
Oh,
Dude's
you guys talking
definitely
about
into
some
Sand-
secret
dude-
big Sandman
Yeah, it's just
fans?
something I don't know about it.
Think about leaks.
Well,
Think about the leaks.
it's dead silence.
Character-wise.
That's gotta get cut from the
Character-wise.
podcast. It's
Do you,
just,
do you guys?
Not
do you
a
guys
not
forfeit?
not a villain.
Do you guys forfeit the guess?
I'm forfeiting. Yeah. I don't...
Venom.
No.
Yeah, he's-
Charlie Cox returning as
Oh,
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
I guess you're all watching. Okay, but he's gonna
Yeah.
be in the movie for like 5 minutes.
That's gonna
I
be the
don't
best
know.
5 minutes
There's
of my
gonna be
life.
it's gonna be.
Oh my god, these
And
guys.
Hawkeye
These
too,
guys.
Nick.
Hey, Hawkeye.
I'm just waiting for this next
These guys.
episode, man. I'm just waiting for that. I started
Nick,
thinking about it after
almost
we
done with
talked about
season
it.
2. I'm almost done with season 2.
Oh,
It's
mwah.
Electra.
Such a-
beautiful.
What's
Anyways,
it called?
sorry, you were
I
saying what?
thought-
Yeah.
Well, I just was getting lost, and you said think about the leaks, and I just started thinking about the leaks, and I was like, my brain started to hurt.
Which one?
There's a lot. There's a
I was
lot.
like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Because
and
there's
then I said,
countless.
yeah, and then I
Yeah.
said Venom, and then I started thinking about the leak of what Venom is in the movie, and it just started to make me mad, and then I stopped thinking.
Yeah, we
have
pretty
heard
much
that?
know this whole movie.
Have you?
like-
Do you guys know about the
there to be
Venom thing?
I want there to be a surprise.
Do you know
I
about the
think-
Venom thing though?
I don't think it's real.
Don't do it on here. Don't do
You
it
don't
on
think
here.
it's real?
Don't do it on
We'll
here.
talk about it
No,
after. I don't.
no. We can talk about it now, and
Yeah,
we can
we
put a
can do
timer
spoiler.
to a
Yeah.
specific time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
skip
Alright.
past all this.
Here,
So skip past it. if
here,
you
we're
guys
doing
don't wanna see-
spoilers.
Go for it.
I don't want to know
Allegedly-
though. I think I know what you're talking. Is it just end credit?
Yeah, but it's like it's worse
Okay.
than Ralph Boner.
Oh,
It's that he's not even in the movie.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything beyond that though.
But it's that he's not even in the movie. It's just the end credit,
Yeah.
and then he just goes back.
Yeah, I
Like
knew about
he,
the end
he
credits.
gets sucked into the MCU, and then he literally the end credit scene is him going back. He
But,
goes.
but without the symbiote
I guess
No,
like
without
technically,
a portion of the
yeah, without a
symbiote.
portion
or
of it, but like
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah.
which like sets up that they could be Venom in
Venom.
Amy Pascal's new Spider-Man trilogy, which she
Can-
announced
Venom in-
randomly.
Venom in the
So
MCU.
basically,
Kevin-
Kevin
just have
went.
How's that?
I just want the original origin of the symbiote. I want Secret Wars.
too.
I want them to do
I
everything.
like the 90s
gonna happen.
cartoon origin, which has kind of been the status quo origin nowadays. But I mean, the Secret Wars one is interesting, but like, I think it would have been really freaking cool if Peter got the symbiote during Infinity War. Just saying. That's
That
all
would
I'm
have
think
saying.
they
I
would've done
think
that,
that would have
though.
overcomplicated things.
But to be fair, he got snapped away,
he got
and
killed.
Yeah.
then you
Or
think he's
after,
gonna come back?
just
The
after,
sym-
or just
the
after.
symbiote-
I don't know.
The symbiote's just like Peter. I don't
But
feel
in
so
the
good.
in the comic, it's not really like explained in detail how he gets it. He just comes back with it.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and let me tell you about this film called
in the
Amazing
Secret
Spider.
Wars comic, yeah, it is. It's explained perfectly. His suit gets damaged on Battle World. He
Right.
goes to repair it in a lab. He finds the vial.
Battle
it
World.
breaks, and it climbs onto him, and that's the
Oh,
symbiote.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you not read the comics,
Fix it.
Johnny?
I
God.
haven't read that comic. To be honest,
Oh,
I've read everything
exposed.
coming. I read the stuff coming after that. But
The best Venom is Spider-Man 3, guys. Right?
anyways,
No.
Alright,
Better
so
than the
I
Venom
I
movies.
prefer
This
Topher
is
Grace
my-
over Eddie Brock. I mean,
this is
sorry,
my
excuse me, Tom
official-
Hardy.
This is my official signing of a. Oh God. This is my official signing to get Levi kicked off All New Nerds for saying Topher Grace is the best Venom. This is my.
No,
You
that's
like-
what Johnny
who-
said.
Who's better?
That's
Who's
what
better,
Johnny
Nick?
said. Not me.
Ooh, out of Topher Grace versus
Tom Hardy. I think
Uh,
I don't like Tom's
Yeah, don't get me
version at
kicked out for
all.
something. I like the Venom movies. I think they're fun.
I don't like Tom's version at all. I think Topher Grace has
Yeah,
a
these
better
guys
Venom.
up here don't like Venom.
Venom.
Not a
Not
Venom guy.
Not
I like
guy.
Venom. I don't like the Venom movies. I mean,
Yeah,
they're funny as how bad they are.
Think about like how
I like the design of Venom in those movies.
Yeah,
That's
he's
one
alright.
thing I gotta agree.
Yeah.
with. I
It's
like the
weird that he
Venom.
looks like Spider-Man, even though
I
Spider-Man's
would
not
like
in
the
the
logo, but
Sony movies.
we're maybe getting that soon. So I don't know, but you gotta say, purely being the character, I think Topher is closer, and it's better than how Tom's is handled. I know.
You know
It's
what?
Spider-Man 3.
I'm
I know
gonna
it's Spider-Man
forfeit.
3,
I'm gonna
but-
forfeit and say the animated
White
series
flag.
Eddie Brock is the best Venom.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
I can
Okay.
1,000%
Is
agree.
that-
There's
Dylan,
Dylan
they
down
both-
there.
they
Dylan has
both
seen
just
that.
cop out,
Dylan
yeah.
has seen
Yeah,
that. So,
that was awesome.
So he can agree.
The second
that's-
Johnny hears 90 and Spider-Man put
He's like,
together, it's
"Oh."
like
He's
you're
like,
on his
"Oh,
good side.
oh,
You're on his good
oh."
side.
Do you like 90s or Spectacular better?
Spectacular.
That's the debate.
Mm.
Spectacular.
Ooh.
I love the
Two different
90s show, but
worlds.
Spectacular was so good.
90s I
It
grew
was
up
so
with, so
good.
that's why I have a little more nostalgia. I love
Yeah,
them
Johnny's a
equally,
90s
but
kid.
nos-
He
I
grew
like
yeah, Johnny grew up in the 90s.
We
The
all grew up in the
reruns.
90s.
the reruns.
Yeah. Okay. The reruns. Just
reruns.
shut up.
Johnny's
That's
just trying to conceal his
It's not
age.
true. That's not how.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Johnny is 36.
Yeah, you said that. Johnny's 30. Johnny's
Going
36
back
and
to
he's
ice, going back to
he's 6'8".
going back to college.
Wait, how old is everybody here? Hold on, that is my question. Johnny's
We're all very similar.
Give it a
in age.
guess.
Johnny's
How old do you
18.
think I am?
You're
Wrong.
18, right?
No.
No.
Or, no, yeah, 17. 17.
No.
No.
Who are you?
Well, how old are
pointing at?
you, Johnny?
Yeah, go.
19.
You are 19? Okay.
I'm 19.
All right. Dylan, how old are you?
Oh
20.
no, he had to guess. Don't let him guess.
Okay.
You fool.
Levi, you're
Absolute-
12. You're 12.
Yes.
He likes The
correct.
Last Jedi, so
Yeah, it
I
makes
mean,
me
he might
think.
not
Nick,
know this.
I don't know. Are you 20?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
I didn't get a guess. Actually, this is
about
actually relevant because people all the time they
How old
mess
do you
up
think
my age.
Levi is?
14. not even bullshitting you.
No,
I know it's
stop.
completely.
Not
Stop.
even pushing. Can I blow your mind?
How old is he?
He's better.
Are you 20 now, Levi?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's 20.
Oh my god.
14.
14.
That was a pretty
Bro.
good guess. That was a pretty good guess.
Wow,
Bro.
What do you mean?
Puberty dropped you. They just said nah. I'm not going with this kid.
What?
This is slander.
Oh my
it's not
God.
bad. That's a
What is this
compliment.
slander?
That is a compliment, bro. I wish I looked 14 still.
I wouldn't say
No.
Levi looks
I got
14.
called 36 the other day, dude.
Oof.
It's literally the
good.
beard. That's all it is
Yeah.
the beard.
Yeah,
If you,
36.
yeah.
but
My
I'm
fellow.
I'm
Do
in that- I'm in that
36-year-olds wear
bad
Dragon Ball shirts?
Yes.
That's exactly my point.
That-
That's why
yes.
I'm wearing this.
Yes, Dylan.
Yeah, right.
And yes, they
Yes,
do.
they
Have
do.
you,
Yeah, no, they
have you
do.
seen The Simpsons?
Yeah, they definitely
like
do.
a-
Levi, no, Levi, no,
Minus four.
sorry. You're 40. You're 40. You look 40.
Ah, Thank you. Thank you.
That's what he wants
All
to
right.
hear.
I'd rather be
Alright.
14 than 40. So maybe.
I wouldn't.
I was about to
I
say,
wouldn't.
Let's push
I
it.
wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, Dylan.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Anyways, Nick, do you have any plans outside the channel? Do you have any? Yeah, I guess. What are your plans outside the channel, or what do you see? Where do you see yourself going with the channel? I guess in the future. I guess that's a two-parter.
Hopefully, maybe getting a show going. That'd be really cool. That's like
Yeah.
the dream is to get a show going for it. But
Yeah.
no, we have some other stuff outside of Nerd Talk that we're doing. I'm co-directing and co-writing a series for Batman. A
Wonderful.
Batman series, a Batman TV show, not a fucking prequel show or a side character show. Like, no, this is Batman, and it's
Do you
an
want to talk
actual
about
show.
it a little bit,
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit.
or what you want to say?
Yeah, so we can't say much, obviously, but
Yeah.
we definitely do want to explore a origin story of Batman that we haven't ever actually seen before. A version of the character. We're comparing our version to the character of year one having a baby with Arkham Origins. That's our plan.
I like
I was
it.
gonna bring up Arkham Origins.
Good
Underrated story.
Very underrated.
Very
story.
much underrated. Yes.
Black Mask is the central villain. An
Okay.
actual Black Mask, not Joker.
Birds of
Yeah.
Birds of Prey Black Mask.
and not Sionis
Not-
from Birds of Prey. No,
Yeah.
No.
not
But
even close.
Sionis.
Our Sionis is gonna have kind of like the witty, psychotic feel that Birds of Prey kind of has, but it's not gonna be to that.
Not
extent.
Joker level. He went Joker
Yeah.
level a little bit.
Exactly.
Ewan McGregor, he was so good though.
Ewan
It's like
McGregor
the-
was good.
It was the one thing keeping me watching that movie. He was like
that movie.
very
That
good.
movie was just very mid.
It was weird.
Extremely
I haven't
Yeah,
mid.
actually
continue.
seen Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Really?
So anyways, so yeah.
It didn't interest me.
So year one, you're doing full origin.
Yes, full origin. We're gonna be implementing some stuff from the comics that haven't been implemented in
Nice.
any of the films or stuff like that. Some characters that we haven't seen on screen, everything like that. We have it going. We have actually. I can show this on screen. I
Yeah,
don't think
please.
it would be a problem.
Oh yeah, whatever
This
you want to
is
show. Yeah.
this is episode 1, the first full episode.
Oh, sweet.
Love that.
Well, my camera's fucking it up, so you can't read it.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, so we're going
How
for
many
it. We're
episodes?
definitely- We are trying to get a schedule of 8, but we're
Okay.
gonna try and see where the story kind of leads. We're kind of pushing quality over quantity. So wherever the
Good.
story goes
think
and
that's the
how
way to
we
go.
want to end it, yeah, we want to push it more
Very nice.
towards.
I didn't know you were doing that.
okay,
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's super sweet.
That's
so is
still
that
in
gonna
production,
be
so.
is that gonna be on YouTube when it's out, or
Yep.
have you
Yep,
figured out
that's
where you
gonna
want that?
be. We haven't decided if we're gonna put it on the Nerd Talk channel yet, or if we are gonna
Yeah.
actually make a separate channel for it.
Yeah,
But,
it's
So that is the plan. That's our plan outside of Nerd Talk.
great.
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited to see that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I always
be a lot
love
of
to
fun.
hear people working on it, especially just hearing that I didn't even know you had that in production.
I didn't know that either,
That's
so
super cool.
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's just yeah, it's on the side. It's a side
Yeah.
project of ours that we want to get done.
Right.
So
That's great. That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, so I this kind of is in line with the question that Johnny asked, but so you have your Nerd Talk podcast show, but do you have any other plans for the Nerd Talk channel outside of the podcast itself?
Yeah, we want to do a lot more stuff. We want to do like a Nerd Talk gaming thing. That's actually
Sweet.
we're announcing that actually
People love the
now.
gaming.
That's
Yep.
that's actually something I probably wasn't actually supposed to announce because that was supposed to be one of the surprises, but we're announcing it on your channel. But might as well get
Okay.
some surprises out. So yeah, Nerd
Sure.
Talk Gaming, that is coming soon.
Hey, dimes to the
Separate
dollar. Go
chan-
check it out.
separate channel.
Separate channel.
Or
It's a separate
okay.
channel. Yep, it's
Okay.
gonna be a whole different channel where we're gonna implement that into the regular show. And then we also want to do another big thing that I'm also gonna just announcing everything on there.
Just announce it all. Yeah.
Whatever
The
you wanna
biggest thing
say.
that we're doing is Nerd Talk Live, where we're gonna be doing
Sweet,
the
nice.
episodes, doing the shows.
That's what I like to
everything
hear,
like that, but
baby.
Live.
That's what
Yeah,
I like
We're
to
gonna
right.
be
hear.
doing
That's
it
right.
live.
Yeah.
So
Let's go
The
live.
live streams are a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
we do our own live show here, and it's
It's
got a
always fun.
definitely a different feel than the podcast, because
Yeah.
you get to interact with the people chatting, and it's a lot
It's good.
of fun.
that
Yeah.
is
No,
yeah,
that
that's
was
the
one of
goal.
the,
Is
that
we
was
do
one of
that.
the things we wanted to do when we started out. So I'm glad you're getting around to it. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really
So will that be
excited.
its own channel too, or is that going?
No, that's
on-
just gonna be on the regular
That's-
Nerd Talk channel.
that's good.
That's just gonna
Gotcha.
be on the actual channel
Nice.
itself. We're gonna start live stream. We're just gonna have like communication with the fans. You know, maybe
Yeah.
do
Oh, that's
live
good.
reactions, live commentaries, whatever.
Yeah.
so.
Watch parties are a lot of fun. Yeah. We've been doing those for some things. They're a lot
Yep.
of fun.
Fortunately, though, with YouTube's algorithm, we got to be careful because
Yeah.
You got to be.
Yep,
You usually
but,
usually just do a timer. Because
Yeah.
most of the stuff you can't show.
yep,
know?
that's our go ahead. That's our plan. I just don't know how long the actual timer has to be.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll
I
figure
mean,
that out.
if you need any tips, I think we have a good way of figuring it out. But anyways, that's
I
to
gotcha.
talk after the show. Anyways,
Yeah.
um,
I didn't know how to
so
interject.
a teaser trailer for Into the Spider-Verse 2 just dropped. yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes,
And guess who
sir.
hasn't watched it? Me.
He has
Really? It
Yep.
looks sweet.
Haven't watched it.
Really?
I don't want to watch it. I want to stay away from it.
You don't want to watch it.
You're going in fully blind.
I mean, you guys can talk about it. I'm not going to stop you guys from talking about it. But
I'm conflicted.
There's
I'm
not
very
that-
conflicted.
There's not that much to talk about, but like it's cool.
No, so it picks up right as Into the Spider-Verse ended with Gwen talking to Miles.
Well,
while
Miles is
dead.
older.
Yeah, but
So-
it's giving you the impression that it's like
Yeah.
right after.
Right.
Right.
It's the similar scene, but it's in the future.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Gwen comes into his universe again,
Yep.
and then I don't really know if that's truly Gwen though. I don't know. I don't know if
You're
that's
questioning
just
that's
like
Gwen?
yeah. It's just think about it, because like Into the Spider-Verse, Gwen was very serious, very stern, very like okay, we got to do this. We
She
got
had her witty moments, though. I don't know.
Witty moments, yes, but like the fact that she just doesn't care, like, oh, it's Spider-Man getting grounded. so.
She's in a punk rock band. I feel like she's that rebellious type.
She's got different shoes this time, so you might be onto something.
a little bit of a different suit. Yeah, they all.
I don't
do,
know.
which is cool.
Something just seems off, and then obviously you
Okay.
have
Interesting.
Oscar Isaac coming back
Yeah.
as Miguel
Yeah.
O'Hara.
Yeah, there's a sequence that they show with Miles.
Haley
traveling.
Steinfeld and Oscar Isaac having big years, big time.
Yeah,
they're going big.
big Marvel.
It seems like a lot of
times.
people that they use for voice casting also end
Are
up being
bringing to
Mar-
live
Marvel.
action.
Right,
I mean,
that's
you,
what
you
I
got
was saying.
Agatha. You got
Well, yeah,
you
you
know,
got
Pedro
Agatha
Pascal.
Harkness. You got
Oh my
Richard
God! Yeah,
Haas-
she was.
Yeah, 'cause
she was
Ock.
Doc Ock.
She was
Doc
Doc
I
Ock,
Ock.
forgot
yeah.
about that.
you have
Yeah.
Miles's dad, who became
Yep.
an Eternal.
Yeah,
Right,
Why
Fastos.
am I blank? Yep, Fastos. Yep.
Yeah, Vastos. You had Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, those are big. Those are pretty big. Like although
Yeah,
even
get
that's
out,
You
all right.
had-
get out Shamik Moore in the MCU.
You had Kingpin. Kingpin was also
Yep.
another Marvel character. X-Men
Yep,
Origins Wolverine. He was Sabretooth.
His
Oh,
last
really?
name's Schreiber.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know
The
that.
guy,
Yeah.
the
What's
guy,
his name?
the guy from Sabretooth, or the guy who played Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Hey,
played
remember the
Kingpin.
intro of that
Very
movie
cool.
where they're like go and fight Wolverines in the Civil War? Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but that's actually cool. That's I like
no,
that
that's
stuff.
that's like that's the intro.
want-
like I don't know.
Imagine like a Wolverine war movie.
If that's like the intro of the
That'd be
movie.
really
Here, like quick. Hey, can we do a quick X-Men Origins Wolverine talk?
Yeah.
I just
Ye-
want them to do a Captain America movie where they flash back to Cap in the war and
with
they actually
with
see.
Wolverine.
Yeah, they see Wolverine. I love that.
Aw.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
I
so
wish he was.
cool.
Yeah, I wish he was in the first Avenger. Anyways,
There's
Leo,
There's
the
what-
rights.
yeah.
that scene with Ryan Reynolds where he's like slicing the bullets before he gets his mouth sewn shut because it's
Yep.
dumb.
My-
Kinda
it's a
cool.
little-
That whole
little-
movie is just.
It's a little.
That whole movie's
messy.
dumb, in my opinion.
Messy stuff.
It's a little messy.
Messy film.
Not
Messy,
my.
messy.
Not my.
Game
that
of
whole-
Thrones guy.
All of those movies are pretty
Wrote that.
messy. Not gonna lie.
The X-Men film.
First class.
Yeah.
First class slaps. I love first class.
First Class, Logan, and Deadpool 1 and 2 are like my 3 or my 4 favorite.
I like
X-Men
Days of
movies.
Future Past.
Days of Future
Days of
Past.
Future
is good,
Past.
too.
That
It's
one's
good.
good too.
What
That
about, how
one's
do you feel about
actually-
how do you feel about X1 and 2? The OG X's, original X-Men films.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
them in a
they're-
long time.
I'd have
Yeah.
to rewatch them. I feel like they're a little bit dated.
Yeah, they're a lot like,
like-
for me. They're a lot like the first.
They had a
Spider-Man movies.
Statue of Liberty fight too.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
In the
did.
first one.
They're to me, they're a lot like the Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Spider-Man movies. They age in
Well, I
just
mean,
the
they're
same
coming
way.
out around the same time.
That's the exact same time, yeah. So
Mhm.
they have similar effects, similar vibes.
X-Men
Well,
actually
wasn't
came
that-
first.
Take
But
that as you
wasn't
will.
the plan that like that was supposed to be the original kind of like MCU where like
I mean,
Hugh
yeah, they.
Jackman's
I mean, you
X-Men
got to
and
think
all
about
them
it. They were setting out Marvel Knights at the time. We got
Yeah.
Blade, Ghost Rider. They were doing Punisher movie,
Spidey.
Daredevil,
Mm.
Spider-Man.
Spidey.
Oh boy, where did that go?
Where did they did an Electra movie? I keep
where did
forgetting
that
about
go?
There
Where
is
did that
there is an
go?
Electra movie. that
there's
Daredevil,
no-
Daredevil, Electra, Punisher flopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blade 2 and 3 kind of flopped.
Blade trilogy is so weird.
Well, Spider-Man was really the only one that people were like, "These are great movies." I feel like. Whereas
X-Men
the
1,
other ones-
X-Men-
1 and 2.
X-Men 1 and 2.
also.
The
People-
X-Men, yeah,
people were into
they,
them.
And then 3 killed the series.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
X-Men 2 is people who are X-Men fans are just like the exact same as Spider-Man 2. Both of the
Yeah.
twos of those early, like people hold them up.
As
really
the
high
highest.
I feel
highest
like with
received
two though, you can do it literally whatever you want because you've already established everything in one. You can carry that into two, so you can really do whatever story or narrative you want to do.
Right.
That's why I
Yeah.
think
Maybe
those are the
that.
best.
Hopefully that tracks with Into the Spider-Verse, or what is it called now? Across.
Across
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Spider-Verse.
and it's a
Spider-Verse.
It's a part
two-parter,
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
which is freaking
really cool.
awesome.
Which do you
that
think?
just means more
And they come
Spider-Man.
a year,
more
a
Spider-Verse
year
for me.
apart. A year
Yeah.
apart.
Do you
Hey,
think that it's a two-parter for the second part, or it's a whole trilogy, part 1 and part 2?
They said part.
And-
They've said part 1 and part 2.
No. I know, but I
Oh.
mean, is it like 4 total, and the second one is just one long movie, or is the trilogy 2 parts and one of them is just split into 2?
I see what you mean.
Oh,
Because like
Right,
they
right,
they
right.
put part 1 on Across the Spider-Verse, so technically there's only one Across the Spider-Verse, thing. It's just 2 parts, and then
Right,
is
right.
it Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse,
right.
then a third
right,
thing,
right,
or
right,
is
Right.
it Into the
Is it-
Spider-Verse and then Across the
And Across
Spider-Verse 1 and 2?
Spider-Verse part. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Listen,
I
as
don't
long
know
as
if
the
I'm
I'm
animation-
thinking, I'm thinking it's gonna be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the
I think
trilogy
that's what
there.
they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
sorry, what were you
interesting.
saying?
All I know is that in the original Into the Spider-Verse, there was a scrapped idea that Tom Holland Spidey was gonna
Yep.
make an appearance.
Mm.
Yep.
I think with God
From-
damn it.
See?
No
See?
way.
No Way Home.
Homecoming
It's
out.
so difficult.
with
Wait,
Homecoming out and the multiverse being blown wide open in that film, I
Yeah.
think that the
Live
perfect-
action, they're 100% crossing over. Like we had,
they
like we
have
now
to.
live action animation can cross over now. Like there's
Mm.
nothing is impossible now.
I don't
And
know. It's
one thing they better do is put. I know what people are gonna say. Put in the '90s Spider-Man in this next movie. That show created the concept of the Spider-Verse. That was
See, I
not
thought
been
I
not been
really
done in
thought
the
you were
comics
gonna say-
beforehand.
I really thought you were gonna say put
That show started that. Anyways,
Paul Giamatti's Rhino in the movie.
Yes,
That's what I.
that as
yeah,
well.
Yeah,
That's what
That's
I
what
want.
we
You know,
demand.
I want him in No Way
Yeah.
Home. So in the
Paul
same-
Giamatti's Rhino?
Apparently, he's referenced.
Well, yeah, he is
he's-
referenced.
might yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily want Paul Giamatti back as Rhino. I think a
I
new
don't.
Rhino
I
would
don't.
be cool.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
What a
I'm
weird,
just
what a
kidding.
weird thing. Why did that happen?
Rhino.
Well, the
That scene
original
irks me.
I
damn
am
loud.
the Rhino.
I love how
Weird.
like in that scene when he's driving, like Toby's or not Toby's, Andrew's
Rhino
Spider-Man
says he's
is like
savage.
messing around and like people are dying. like people
I know,
in
there's a
cars
definite-
crashing into
That's
people.
the one
There's-
part I
yeah.
like about that scene. But besides that, that scene is perfection.
There's a
Spider-
Good scene,
definite,
yeah.
there's a whole ass definite moment when the truck is going through an alley where you just watch a guy in the alley
The
trying to
cars
evade the truck.
explode. Yeah.
No,
and
no,
the-
no, not the car explodes. The semi truck's coming down the alley, and there's like a bunch of like trash cans, like aluminum heavy ass trash cans, and you watch a guy just get absolutely battered by one and just get
Oh.
flown. Like it literally looks like murder. Like it looks so bad.
And
like-
Spider-Man's just like, not a shaker, hugger. And
Yeah,
he's like, and
like-
people are just dying, like actually dying in front of him.
Yeah, dude, and the shot of all the police cars like just toppling over
Exploded,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
And stuff.
It's like those
Also,
people are dead.
They use
Also,
so many
like-
cars in that shot. Anyways, yeah.
my biggest issue, all right,
Mm.
which I get it from like an outside, like, you know, okay, as a director or producer perspective, but like the scene where Andrew Spidey goes, this is bad, I'm gonna be right back, and then he swings off and he saves Jamie Foxx's Electro.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is I get it from a director's perspective, because yes, Jamie Foxx's Electro is the main bad guy, they kind of need him around, but like that semi definitely smashed another car, causing it to flip 3 other cars and make another one fly overhead, probably crashing into other people.
Right.
And Spidey decided to save one person.
And he's spending all this time talking to him
But-
and stuff, which is like very Spider-Man to do, but not when all these people,
People
are
are dying.
right behind
But
you,
it was
yeah.
Jamie Foxx though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
he had
Fuck,
dubstep. He
man.
had
But then they
dubstep.
couldn't even commit to him being the main bad guy, and they like you don't see him for like half the
True.
movie.
Dude,
and then he
Dane
comes
DeHaan.
Very
back.
true.
So weird.
Very true. Do you guys want to watch all those? Watch that movie before No Way Home?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna watch them all before
Amazing
No Way
Spider-Man 2 or?
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
watch it.
I think we might do a.
They gotta throw them on
We'll
Disney
rewatch.
Plus, man.
I'll join for a watch.
No,
I
they
think
can't.
that's the
They can't
plan.
throw 'em
I
on Disney
think that's
Plus.
the plan. I think after, I don't think that they would do it right now, because I think that's
No.
like kind of like a dead.
I
giveaway that
heard they're
in
doing a
No Way
Netflix
Home.
deal with Sony though.
Yeah, they're doing a
Last
Netflix
time I
thing.
checked,
Ugh.
Sony,
it's-
I don't
it's
think they
with
ever go on Disney
Netflix.
Plus.
So I think
Dude,
the
so-
Spider-Man movies are gonna go on Netflix. If any.
Do you
Okay,
think
so hang on.
Is
So I have,
Spider-Verse on Netflix?
Into
It- well, it used to
Spider-Verse?
be.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think it still is.
It is.
All right, so I have a
Alright.
question then. What are you guys' thoughts on if the rumors are true that Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil? What do you think they're gonna do for
You
that?
think?
Well, we
What
got
do you-
the
what is-
Echo show coming, and
Yeah,
we know
I
those
feel like it's gonna
characters have
be-
some. I don't know much about Daredevil. I haven't actually seen the show. Johnny's
Well,
begging me.
Well, the
Nick,
thing about it, okay,
You've never seen the
without-
show?
I've never seen Daredevil.
What?
Nick, there's
Oh
gonna
my
be a lot of Daredevil in the future. That's
without
what I
spoiling,
can say.
without spoiling the Daredevil show, it's
As if
very
you know.
dark. It's a very dark show. So my thing is would Disney really allow a
No.
dark ass show like Daredevil to be put
Well,
on Disney Plus?
Well, you gotta think
No.
about this. You gotta think about this, Nick. So, oh, are you saying they would put the Netflix show on Disney Plus? Or are you saying
Well,
for the
yeah.
new show?
No, for like it. Well, like kind of both. Like would they,
Well, the
Like-
MCU versions now are gonna be a little different. We know
Yeah,
that they're
and
gonna
I
be
think-
different
and
than the
I think
Netflix
what's gonna
versions,
happen, Johnny-
just same actors.
And I think what's going to happen is you're just going to get him, Matt Murdock, in other shows like She-Hulk. Lawyer. He's going to be
I
there
really
for
hope
sure.
not. I really hope he's not just like a cameo character.
I think
no,
he's
he's
going
gonna
to be
get
in
his own.
She-Hulk.
No, they're working
Echo.
on his own project.
You think they're
He's
doing a
going to be
full-on-
in a lot of things.
I'm
but he's going
thinking
to have
for
his
the next
own.
couple of years though. I'm thinking for the next couple of years, he's just going to be like Daredevil's in this, Daredevil's in that. But he's
Right.
because they. No,
I
that's
mean,
what I think.
Yeah, yes, that is gonna happen.
He's going to be like a Black
He's
Widow.
just a lawyer. Like every.
From
court
what
scene
we
that has to do with-
know, again,
superheroes.
spoilers. If anybody doesn't want to hear this, we know he's in No Way Home. We know logically he's in She-Hulk. Logically, and it seems to be, and the evidence seems to be pointing that way.
Wilson Fisk is gonna be in Hawkeye.
Right. Wilson Fisk is
sir.
in Hawkeye,
His hand
Um,
was.
and then there was reports of him being in Secret Invasion as well.
Really?
So
So
I
that's
didn't hear that.
earlier this year, a while ago. A lot.
Long
that was
time
the-
ago.
There was an
Long time
announcement
ago.
along with the Agents
Back
of
in the
Shield,
day.
with Chloe Bennett
Yeah.
and
Back when Johnny was young.
Yeah, no, I
And-
watched your guys' reaction to fucking Hawkeye episode 3. That was so fucking funny.
yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
you
Good
guys
reaction.
went, oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't
And then
realize. I was like,
Johnny Johnny keeps
I knew
going,
that
and me
was
and
gonna
Levi are talking about
happen.
like anything else. And
Yeah,
there's just,
Johnny's
wait.
like, what's
No,
up?
my
What's
my
up?
favorite part is
What's
that
up?
reaction is when Johnny, he's like, well, he is confirmed that is Kingpin. Then he's like, was that Kingpin?
Was that
And
Kingpin?
then me
I
and
was like,
Levi are like,
yes.
yes, Johnny, that was Kingpin.
I was in a moment of shock. I was in shock. I'll say
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
was
you're
in
the main
shock.
reactor.
Yeah,
But
you're the
Nick,
reactor. This
you
man,
know this feeling that I had because
yeah.
this show was canceled and it was one of the worst
My
days.
heart
It was
shattered.
an awful
My
day.
heart
It
shattered.
was an
My
awful
heart
day.
was
All
shattered.
those shows got canceled and then kicked out of the MCU. It was an awful day. There was no light. No light.
They gave him the boot.
The hope
the
died.
tunnel was dark.
The hope died.
My hope slowly burned out after like the first year after it was gone
Yeah, it
because
was
it really felt like there was no like
no
going
hope.
back, like it
And we
was
just
done.
had
Even
that-
Johnny.
And then Vincent D'Onofrio started tweeting,
Yeah, he started
I
tweeting.
know.
Yeah.
and I was like,
Like,
"Hello there."
I was like, okay, okay. Well, what's going on here?
I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up. Well, I imagine those shows didn't know what to do after Infinity War because they were telling their own stories that coincided with the MCU, and then all of a sudden the MCU
little
just
bit.
has this complete
Just got
180.
flipped on its head.
Yeah, and so it's like, how do you? I know
Johnny.
Agents of Shield like has that
Yes,
issue, and all,
yeah.
all
Agents,
these
of,
other shows.
Agents of Shield is weird. Agents of Shield
Well-
is like bizarre. That thing is its own
I'll
beast.
be honest. I have not watched that show. I haven't seen it.
My
I know
thing
Agents
is,
of Shield
though,
fans are mad.
My thing is though is that they got lucky with Daredevil because yes,
Yeah.
Daredevil season 3 came out after Infinity War did, but timeline wise,
It was
Daredevil
after.
It was
Yeah,
after. It was
came out
after. It was
October
it was
it came out
2018. Yeah.
October 2018.
It was afterwards.
Oh my
and
god!
Infinity War
I
came
thought it
out
was
in April.
before.
No, it was
April of
after.
2018.
Ah.
In real life, it came out after, but timeline
Oh,
wise,
timeline wise, it was
3,
supposed to be before.
it takes place before Infinity War.
Okay, that's why.
So-
That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
They could still technically do a season 4 and reference everything that happened in the Endgame and Infinity War.
But
I-
Yeah.
I don't know because I think Kingpin is gonna look visually different
I hope
already.
not. I really hope not. I hope
He's
that
looking
they don't
bigger.
do-
He's looking like a big man from his
I
hand.
hope. I
Has a
hope
big
not.
hand.
Not into
Give
the
us-
Spiderverse level, but
I hope not even comic book level. I like Vincent D'Onofrio the way he was in the show.
I do too.
I liked how he was.
His hand didn't look.
But you
CGI.
gotta think
His
about
hand
the
didn't look
approach that
enhanced,
show
but-
took. It was like raw and like realistic. Like that's what they went with. And I think the MCU is a little more theatrical in that
Comic
regard. So I
booky,
think like
yeah.
I feel in comic booky, so I feel like they're gonna lean that route when they show.
Nick, I was talking to Johnny about this the other day, but in the end of season 1, when he's in the back of that FBI truck and he's giving that speech and he's like, "I am the pestilence," and it's just like, it's so
Yeah.
good. That speech, it,
Ugh.
like,
That's what I'm doing after this.
I'm watching the
Daredevil.
episodes right now in
insane.
season
Dude,
2
it's
where,
insane.
Oh my God.
where
I'm
but
gonna
he's such a
tell
good
you-
actor.
I'm gonna
It's like
tell
one of the
you
best
right
depictions
now-
of a comic book character ever.
Yeah.
correct.
Right
so-
now, my favorite episode, and it's not
Yes.
even because like it's a good episode, but just because of one specific scene. This one scene is Rise season 2, episode
Mhm.
4. It's the it's
Okay,
the final
I saw
episode
it.
before Punisher gets arrested.
Okay.
It's the scene in which Daredevil and Frank Castle talk.
They're on the roof.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
they're in the graveyard. They're in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is my favorite scene in all of cinema.
I like their
It is
debate on the
so-
rooftop better though.
I like the
think
rooftop.
it's-
Yeah.
I like
the
the
rooftop
a
debate's
lot.
good, but no, I love the scene where they're just sitting down after fucking all hell broke loose
Yeah.
and they're just talking. Like I don't know. I just loved it.
Yeah. That whole
So-
episode is a banger because you have the long take stairwell fight.
Sterile fight. Yeah, Dylan. If for nothing else, the action sequences are insane. Like
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
the whole thing
There's-
is so
There's
good.
at least one take in every single season. It's great.
Sweet.
Long
let me,
fight
Let me a
scenes.
good one take.
Vincent D'Onofrio's
What is your
Kingpin, though.
favorite one, Nick? Because
Of the
I've
one
heard differing
takes?
answers. Yeah, of the 3 seasons.
Ooh.
I don't even know what mine is. I don't think
Of the one take fights or just the straight up fight scenes?
the long take fight scenes. So
The
there's
one take
out
fight
of the
scenes?
3.
Season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
season 1.
Season
I
1
think
is
season
just
3 is like good,
Season 3 is great, but
but
season
compared
1
to
is
the
just
other
Dylan's just like,
season 1 is just like he just literally loses his
yeah,
mind.
season 1's a classic, and I agree.
the man goes
Yeah.
ham, Dylan. He goes ham.
So
I'm
back
excited.
to
I'm excited.
we'll go back to some MCU talk though. But so we do know they're gonna be different versions than the Netflix show, sadly, and I don't think they'll ever bring back the Netflix canon.
No.
Even though I want that,
I
don't
just
think
want
they
them to
will.
bring the Netflix cast back. That's all I want.
But I think we know that.
I think you got that.
I think
So are
we
they
got
going to be
that.
like variants, or is that show?
Not
Are those
variants.
shows just
like
not going to be
Netflix?
canon?
Netflix is just gonna be its own thing. It's gonna be
Well,
the Netflix.
technically,
version.
I think technically it's, I know what you're saying, Dill. Technically, yeah, the ones in the MCU happen to be variants of the same person who look like the ones in the MCU
Sure. Okay.
or
Right,
in the Netflix version.
Yeah.
But the story of the Netflix shows are not technically what happened in the
Not
MCU.
canon in the MCU universe.
In the main timeline. Yeah.
Right.
not
Or
in the
we
main
could be all completely wrong about this, and it's all canon in the MCU, and they're actually gonna just steal that show and put it on Disney.
I know,
Plus.
but
Yeah.
Feige already said that it isn't. Do you think that he would ever
I think he was joshing. He was
bring that
goofing.
back? I don't know.
He also said that Jamie Foxx was bullshitting.
Yeah, I
and
guess,
wasn't
I
in Spider-Man
guess,
No Way
I
Home.
guess.
Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
I guess.
My favorite is when there
Mm.
was a point in the press cycle where he just couldn't deny stuff anymore. And like when Alfred Molina was talking about being in the movie and Kevin Feige was just on the red carpet, just like, go ask Alfred Molina. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
he just gave up. He was like, so how do
Yeah.
you feel about
No,
That's like-
Spider-Man No Way Home? And he was just like,
What was
Or
that
just
most
like-
recent thing with Andrew Garfield where they're like, "Are you in Spider-Man?" He's
And
like, "I
he's like-
might be, man."
Dude,
Like,
Andrew
Yeah,
has gotten
so-
the worst, gotten the
Andrew-
worst side of
he
it.
said
I
it
feel
was
bad for that guy.
I saw this one meme. It's the scene from Spider-Man 2 where all the police cars go driving by and fucking Toby's eating a hot dog, and it shows Andrew Garfield running in front of those police cars. It's like,
Yeah, right,
like-
right, yeah.
like
I know
the
what you're
fan,
talking
it's
about.
like the fans are chasing
Chasing
Andrew, asking if
after
he's
him,
Andrew, and then Toby's just eating the hot
Just-
dog because nobody's asking
Well,
about him.
Andrew
about it.
Andrew has had an insane year. He's had like a really good year. I mean, he's had 2 movies that I've only
Really
seen
good,
one,
yeah.
but it's like Tick Tick
Yeah,
Boom.
but
it's just been-
Toby, I feel like would be the better person to go at because everybody's
I know,
going at Andrew.
But Toby, I know,
Toby's
but Toby
hard.
Toby's not
Toby-
doing anything.
yeah.
Toby
And the
hasn't
only
done
time
anything.
and the only time that people ask Toby, he just goes, yeah, I'm in it.
No,
like,
no,
like, you remember that?
he
Remember that
was
one guy who was
late
like, remember that one guy who was like, I ran into Tobey Maguire on the street in New York, and he told me
And
he was in the movie, and he just put it on Instagram, and it's
Yeah.
a photo of Toby like smiling, like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he doesn't care.
He
like,
started to be spotted in New York during the summer, and yeah,
people just
found
asked him, and he said yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know.
He's
My favorite clip of leaked stuff is, I don't know if you guys actually aware of this, but Deborah Ann Wool, who
Yeah.
plays Karen
Yeah.
Page in the Netflix show,
How we thought how we
spotted-
thought it was her, and it wasn't,
was spot.
and it was Kirsten
yeah.
Dunst's friend.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's my favorite thing. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, so you have a friend that's like the fucking twin of Deborah Ann Wool, really?
No, but it was she had a
Really?
mask on. That's why that's the thing. She
Look
had
at
a
her
mask on.
physical appearance, dude.
I know I was convinced too. I was like, that's her, but it
But
wasn't.
it is her. No, it is her.
No,
It is her.
no. There's pictures of her with the mask off. It's not. It's the same. It's not her.
is it really not her?
It's not her.
We're going
It
deep,
was
guys.
Kirsten.
We're
It
going,
was Kirsten Dunst's friend. No.
for
No,
the
no.
edit, we should throw up a photo so people are so people know what we're talking about.
Sure.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. So.
I'm 100.
You have it
Oh
with-
wait, I see it
If you
now.
have a
I see
picture,
it right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
But,
pretty
um,
goofy. Everything around this
That's
movie
not
has
me.
been
Everything
has
about
been-
this movie, we gotta think about. This has been like almost a year of just constant talk about this movie.
I'm
I can't-
upset that we know
And
so
now,
much about this movie.
and now I know,
I-
and now we're like a week and a half away, or like 2 weeks away.
no
I can't-
movie should be this torn apart.
I can't believe today,
Years
as we were
before- a
as we
year
were
before it
recording
comes
this, we have the whole audio of the soundtrack and the track lists and like
Yeah, it's
I'm
How-
not
crazy.
how
looking.
can it-
I'm not looking.
how
I'm
can
not
it be
looking.
leaked? How can it be leaked to that level? It is just
Mm.
it is a comedy of errors.
To
And-
be
and-
fair, we thought we had the same deal with the Mandalorian, and it ended
Season
up
2,
not being
yeah.
real. Yeah,
Well,
the
this is
soundtrack.
real though, because it's isn't it on Michael's page or whatever?
Yeah, it was on. I saw it. It was on Michael Giacchino's like
Okay.
Instagram and and people are
Jeez.
posting about it and they're like it's real. So someone composed some really cool Spider-Man music with Michael Giacchino's name on it that you can listen to.
Yeah, it
I don't know.
somehow has his name on it, but you know.
Someone did it. I mean, even if it's fake, I guess someone composed some really cool Spider-Man music. Like, okay,
I don't know.
like what a weird
I
thing to
don't
do.
know.
we
weird.
are approaching the end of this podcast.
Yes.
Oh
We have
damn! Wow.
About
It's been an hour.
Time has
or
flew.
whatever
Time
minutes
has
left.
flew.
And Johnny,
but
don't outro us yet. Don't outro us
I'm
yet.
not.
I won't outro us.
Johnny, what I was gonna say earlier, we talked about the Netflix shows, I was like, this might be cut, but I was gonna be like, Johnny, it's like what they say. Hope is like the sun. If you don't believe in it when you can't see it, you'll never make it through the night. And that's what I was gonna say.
Sequel fan. No,
Give
I
you a-
actually like that.
That's
quote.
the sequel line, Nick. If you didn't pick up on that,
Yeah, it's Leia. Good
The
Leia
face
quote.
of disapproval.
not happy.
Well, with that,
He's not happy.
I am gonna take it
Look at
down.
With that,
here.
I'm gonna go. It's been fun. That's
Thank you, Nick, so much for coming on. I'm glad we finally got this going.
Thanks, man. I
Nerd
appreciate
Talk, go check it out. That'll all be in the description below and everything. And you'll see us Johnny over there.
Johnny
as well,
over there.
If you
Not
go
me.
Check it
Yeah.
out.
You never you
Not-
catch me.
not-
Right.
not
Our
us,
two-parter
but-
collaboration, but we'll be sure.
honorary
to,
members. Honorary member.
Well, honorary. Yeah,
There
I'm,
we go.
I'm still an honorary member of the All New Nerds.
He
So.
still is, yeah. No,
No, I'm
but-
not actually. Yeah, it's only
Um,
honorary. It's kind of weird.
But Nick, no, we'll definitely. I mean, I will definitely be doing stuff in the future, so it's gonna
Definitely,
be
man.
fun. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
fun. There's a lot. We literally have nonstop content next year. Like I don't even know
100%.
how any of us are gonna handle it.
Shit's gonna be wild.
It's
Shit's gonna be
about to
wild.
be wild.
100%.
Yeah, we didn't even
It's-
talk
it's
about
wild
Star
right
Wars at
now.
all.
No,
We
no,
gotta
no.
Book
think
of
about- we
Boba
gotta
Fett,
think
and
about how
Book of
much
Boba Fett comes out.
Oh my
this
God,
god, yeah,
Mondays.
Book of
This
Boba
month
Fett.
is gonna be
Yeah.
insane. This month,
It's crazy.
No Way Home and Hawkeye, Book of
And
Boba
Book
Fett,
of Boba
and
Fett.
if you're a fan, Cobra Kai season 4. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
it's
baby.
insane.
Nah, I never watched the
insane.
Cobra Kai.
It's
You didn't
good.
watch the
Hot
Cobra
Anyways,
Kai.
Oh,
It's
Go,
hot take.
guys.
Never watched the Cobra Kai.
well,
All right, all new neighbors.
all the
Alright.
neighbors,
All the
neighbor
neighbors.
talk,
Neighbor
neighbor
take
talk.
it out. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you in
catch
the
you on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo, woo, woo.